Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adijat Adeyemi. I'm a YouTuber based in Lagos State, Nigeria. So today I want to do this transformation look on a model. So first of all, I'm making the hair. You can see I've actually combed the hair and I'm still combing it actually. Then I packed it up with a rubber band. This is one of the easiest hair you can do. Like I think a week after the shoot, I made the same hair for myself on a friend's wedding. So it is very easy to know. And I want to like show you the step-by-step process so you won't be looking for like missing steps you get. So after packing it, this is how it looks like. And I use my 1 mouth blue comb, just a small comb you do. I don't know wherever you are, you should know this gel. I'm using a white gel. So I'm in Nigeria. Okay, there are different kinds of gel, eco styling gel and stuff like that. So I used both gel. Yeah, then later I used eco styling gel and I used edge control. So I'm using the same comb to apply the gel on our hair. This process is like it is very smooth. Just make sure that the person's hair is relaxed or retouched for this process to be easy. Because imagine now the person's hair is not retouched, it's not slicky, it won't like stay like this. So I told my apprentice to help me blow dry it. So as I'm putting it, she's blow drying it. So everything is drying faster. So next I'm using edge control and eco styling gel to put the baby hairs. I'm using the toothbrush that I'm not using again. All these are low budget, so low budget, something that it is easily affordable. Okay, so yeah, this is how removing the baby hairs. Me, I don't really know how to do this process, but I shall try it. So yeah, that's what I'm still doing. No, next, this is the attachment I'm using, hair extension. I already use rubber band on the middle, which I used to tie the hair. Then I just saw that the rubber band is not too tight, so it's not going um split into two. I used another one. So yeah, you can see I've actually used this extension before. It is a very cheap extension I got at the market sometime last year. So I'm using the blue comb to comb it. So I discovered that it's not shiny, so I use my oil sheen and spray a bit on it. So it's time to roll up. I told someone to help me hold her hair. So I started rolling it together like this. Then the next thing is just to roll it around her hair. That's all. No additional stress or anything. Just make sure the hair extension is smooth. You can see how easy it is. Just roll it on the hair. You get, And you can see the edges is edging. Everything is given. Okay, so I'm just going to use a rubber band to make sure it does not lose out. I'm using a used extension, so that's why you're seeing all this extra hairs on it. So I have to like trim it down. So next I'm applying gel to those places that got rough on the process of me rolling the hair. You have to like be patient with this step. It may seem simple, but just little mistakes might spoil the whole thing. So I'm using this hair band to cover the edges because I'm doing the makeup, so it's not go and stain. I don't have strength to start be doing. So anytime you are doing something like this, you have to like be very careful. So yeah, I'm done, and this is my setup. I'm using a pink background, my ring lights, my LED 660 lights, and that yellow light. So first of all, I'll be carving our brows. I actually brushed up the brows first up before removing those hair that is above the line. So when I used to learn makeup, my boss told me that once you brush it up like this, there are some hairs that are called important hairs and non-important hairs. So those unimportant hairs, that's the eyebrow hair that you like remove. Don't touch our original brows. And yeah, I actually learned a lot from it. So once I'm done with carving the brows, I used a brush to remove those hair from her face, because believe me, it will come and disturb you later. It will come back if you don't brush it away. So next I'm using a wipes to clean her face. You can see that it is dirty, so I use the fan, my little fan that my cousin gave me. You can see that I used a setting spray. I'm using the Kiss Beauty setting spray first on her face. Once it's dried, I'm using the Blossom Vitamin C face serum. Then I'm using this celebrity brush, this flat brush, to apply it on her face. After that, I'm using my moisturizer from Mismetic Moisture Potion. I'm using the same brush to apply it. You have to do your skincare very well. The skin has to be skinning. So now I'm using my Adventure Sweat Block with this cotton pad on her face. Just be tapping the person's face small small. It's not as if you use all the whole force. Next, I'm using Adventure Primer after her face must have dried. See guys, please don't apply products on each other without it drying first, especially primers. So after that, I'm just using one foundation. I'm not mixing today. You can see, and I'm matching it with our skin. And yeah, I love how it is. Guys, have you watched my previous videos? Have you subscribed to my channel? If you have not, please go and subscribe now. Just click that button and turn on post notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video. So yeah, I sprayed it with the same Kiss Beauty setting spray, and I'm using my beauty blender to blend it. Before blending, I actually applied the beauty blender, applied foundation that's on this palette before blending it. So yeah, that's how I blend my foundation. Next, after the foundation, is concealer. I'm still using the same Nuban in my skin. It's not as if I'm doing PR for them. Oh. I just love their products. Okay, so I'm using a shade closer to her skin tone. I forgot the number. Before using this 042 shade, I think. So after that, I'm still using my beauty blender to blend it. I'm blending the Skin Match concealer shade first before blending the inner corner of her eyes. After that, I'm using both concealer on her nose to highlight. I first use this 042 shade before using the other shade. After blending your highlights, you have to contour. Very important. I'm using this Adventure shade and Classic foundation. I don't want it to be too dark, but later I can see that it's getting dark. But yeah, there's damage control, guys. So this is how you are going to apply your contour. Well, this is how me I apply the contour according to this person's face. Everybody's face have their own contour. I do, but mostly just know this is like the general idea of it. I can see that this thing is too dark, so after applying it with the brush, the contour brush, I just blended it with the foundation brush, foundation beauty blender I used, and that's how I continued. So for the nose contour, I use only that Classic foundation shade. You know, it's not too dark, but I don't want it to be too dark at all. So I added a bit of the original foundation shade I used. I can see that, okay, I think I like it. It's not too dark for me, and I'm using this flat blending brush. It is blendable. If you go and use a brush that is stagnant, it's not moving, it's very difficult for you to blend, and you start seeing harsh lines. So I just have to be patient. If I'm doing this step like this, I'll just be looking. I'll go back to look at the face to make sure the lines are straight, because do you know contour can do a lot on the nose? Just like all this plastic surgery, You just gonna make the nose to be crooked. You don't even want to see that at all because it will be so dramatic, eh? I'm using this to powder, still Nuban powders. See, I use a lot of their products. They might not know me, but I just like the products. So I'm using the 04 and 03 shade. I'm using the 03 shade first. Then after that, I think I mixed it with the 04 shade. To powder the whole face, I used the shade of powder in Maybelline Super Stay Cosmetic. It's our shade, so why not? Yeah, I used it. So you can see I'm applying to all the face all over. Not I'll put it in one place, I'll not put it in one place. So I'm still doing the powder contour. I'm using this powder palette from Frank and McDivas Cosmetic. It's a Nigerian brand. For the blush, I'm doing a powder blush, guys. I always forget to use like my lip stain for the blush, and I feel this one is even easier. So I'm using the Blossom eyeshadow palette. You can see I love using this orange shade. See, dark people, I feel red blush shade is beautiful. Then people that are not dark skin, or let's say chocolate people, I do mix it. But if it's a fair person, see guys, I go straight to using the orange shade. Okay, so I'm using my S point setting powder, the original one, oh, to set the face or to bake it. Guys, are you enjoying this video? If you're enjoying, please engage on my video. If you don't subscribe, please do. It's always fun. Yeah, so guys, you can see I did film the whole process. My phone space, hey, is it want to like delete everything? I don't understand, but yeah, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it like that. I did the brows and the eyeshadow off camera. If you want a video of that, please go to my previous videos. I have videos that you can see. So first I wanted to fix the under lashes. I used the mascara first. You can see that there's still no space. Like, I tried all my possible best. I deleted some video. Hey, still nothing. So for the lips, I'm using my Eye Magic lip palette to on her lips. First of all, carving her lips. This is how I do it, say. And if I'm near a client's nose, I don't breathe. Like, I try not to breathe because it is rude. And some people have all this, is it nose odor? I don't know. But before you work on a client's skin, you have to like make sure your hygiene is perfect. Guys, my phone space doesn't want me to be great. But this is the finished look, guys. So beautiful, so sophisticated and simple. So thanks for watching, guys. This is just how it is. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.